Hello and welcome to Kindful Living. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Zara and I'm a mama to 2 boys under the age of 2, as well as a child and family therapist. I make videos about how to live a more kind and mindful life. Today's video is about gratitude, and in particular, I want to discuss the scientifically proven benefits of practicing gratitude, as well as share some ways that you can begin to practice gratitude in your lives if you aren't already. For those of you who are already practicing gratitude, that's fantastic. My hope for you is that you can learn a few new exercises to incorporate into your lifestyle. By the end of this video, all of you will be more capable of harnessing the positive impacts of practicing gratitude in your own lives. Before we dive into the video, I do want to note that practicing gratitude isn't natural for most of us, including myself. It actually takes considerable thought and effort, and that's because as humans, we are created and hardwired for survival. So most of us don't wake up in the morning feeling unequivocally grateful for all the wonderful things in our life. It actually takes some effort, intention, and the desire to be grateful in order for this to happen. However, if it's something that's important to us, which I'm hoping after hearing the plethora of benefits in this video that it will become important for you and something that you want to aspire for, it's definitely doable. So if you've tried before and you found that you weren't able to stick to a gratitude practice, or you found that you weren't reaping the benefits of practicing gratitude, you're not alone. As with any other practice, it does take commitment and consistency to actually begin to reap the rewards. Studies show that it takes at least about a month of commitment and consistency to begin to see the positive impacts of practicing gratitude. But the good news is that it doesn't have to take a lot of time each day. In fact, just a few minutes can help us to see the benefits in our life. Now you may be wondering, how can practicing gratitude for just a few minutes a day have such a significant impact on our lives? Well, the thing is that gratitude makes us feel more gratitude. This is why practicing gratitude for just a few minutes a day can actually produce significant impacts in our life. Although the amount of gratitude produced in just a few minutes might be small, practicing gratitude puts us in a grateful mood. When we're in a grateful mood, our gratitude is more frequent, it lasts longer, it's more intense, and we're actually grateful for more things. So you can see how practicing gratitude has a domino effect. As for me, I actively began practicing gratitude, and by this I mean I started a gratitude journal, as well as regularly engaging in gratitude exercises about 2 years ago. And the reason for this is twofold. So I realized that I was quite inward focused. And by this I mean that I wasn't really aware of the people that were in my life and what they were doing to make my life better, as well as to bring joy to it. So I figured if I was able to practice gratitude, this would help me to not only be more cognizant of the people that were in my life and what they were doing for me, but that it might allow me to appreciate them and their efforts more. As the law of attraction would have it, during the same time, I came across an article that demonstrated that individuals who practice gratitude are kinder, that they're happier, and that they live more satisfying lives. So I thought, hey, I have nothing to lose. Why not start a formal gratitude practice and keep up with it for a month? And then after that, I can assess whether it's something that is working for me, whether it's something I want to stick to. And so after just a week, I was already noticing significant impacts. I was more aware of what people were doing for me. I was feeling happier. I'll talk more about the impacts of practicing gratitude in my life later in this video. This past week, I actually came across a more comprehensive study on the scientifically proven benefits of practicing gratitude. And I was quite amazed with some of them. So I thought, why not create a video and share some of this with all of you so that you can make up your own mind about whether this is something that you might feel could benefit your life. So for those of you who are willing to try something new, or for those of you who are already practicing gratitude, I hope that this video will inspire you to either adopt a gratitude practice or to try new ways to exercise your practice. And I hope that it will allow you to also harness the power of gratitude in your life. So before we begin and talk about all the positive benefits of practicing gratitude, let's begin by defining what gratitude is. What is gratitude? The Oxford Dictionary defines gratitude as the quality of being thankful and readiness to show appreciation for and to return kindness. So from this, we can see that gratitude is a feeling that we experience when something happens that makes us feel thankful and pleased, as well as a thought if whatever makes us feel thankful also makes us think about why we're thankful. And it's also potentially a behavior, and that's if we show our gratitude as the recipient of kindness, benevolence, and generosity towards the giver. In addition, it's also behavior when we intentionally and purposefully acknowledge that we are thankful on a regular and consistent basis, thereby constituting the practice of gratitude. So now that we've covered the definition of gratitude, let's look at what current research suggests can be the positive impacts of practicing gratitude. And I say positive because I have yet to come across a research study that has proven scientifically that there are any negative aspects of practicing gratitude. Let's begin by talking about the health benefits. So the first benefit that many research studies have been able to prove is that practicing gratitude results in improved sleep. In particular, gratitude increases the quality of sleep, the time required to fall asleep, and it increases sleep duration as well. It all boils down to what we're thinking about before we fall asleep. So when we're thinking about problems during the day that we've had or worries that we have, this usually tends to keep us awake. But when we think about what we're grateful for, this induces the healing relaxation response in our bodies. And what that does is it not only knocks us out, but it keeps us sleeping and allows us to sleep restfully. Gratitude also keeps you away from the doctor. Over 100 research studies have found this to be true. Those that are grateful also get sick less often. Positive emotions improve health. So if you want to improve your health, you need to improve your mind and how you're thinking. The healing relaxation response also lowers cortisol levels and increases DHA hormones, which reflect a state of physiological relaxation. Grateful individuals are more energetic, both physically and mentally. Gratitude and vitality are strongly related, and individuals that practice gratitude are found to have more energy and to have more vigor as well. Gratitude has also been found to reduce pain. Although it is unknown how this happens, it's thought that gratitude might have analgesic effects by stimulating the release of endogenous opioids. This is why grateful people report less aches and pains. They're not only less sensitive to pain, but they also have a higher pain tolerance. Gratitude has also been found to help us live longer and to exercise more. So one study found that people who kept gratitude journals exercised 33% more than their counterparts who did not. A possible explanation for this is that being grateful and practicing gratitude makes you more grateful for your health, which makes you more likely to want to protect it and to enhance your health by exercising. There are also countless scientifically proven emotional benefits of practicing gratitude. Practicing gratitude has been found to make you feel good about yourself. According to happiness researcher Robert Emmons, gratitude is just happiness that we realize after the fact. So according to him, gratitude doesn't just make us happier, it actually is happiness in and of itself. Those who practice gratitude are also found to be more relaxed. So in fact, gratitude and positive emotions are amongst the strongest relaxants. Practicing gratitude is as effective, if not more effective, than practices such as deep breathing. Those who practice gratitude are also found to be more resilient, and resilience is the quality of being able to bounce back and to recover quickly from setbacks in life. Those who practice gratitude also have a more proactive coping style. And what this means is that grateful people are able to see the bigger picture. And when, life throws curveballs their way, they're able to stay positive. And when need be, they're able to ask for help. As a result, they are less likely to let bad events pull them down into a negative spiral when they do occur, because they're able to see the good in situations and access support so that they can pick themselves up once they've fallen. Individuals that practice gratitude are also found to be less envious. Although a little bit of jealousy can be motivating, too much of it has been found to contribute to materialism, unhappiness, as well as feelings of insecurity. Individuals that practice gratitude are also found to have happier memories. So memories are not something that are set in stone. They actually change over time. And individuals that practice gratitude are not just able to remember more of the positive aspects of their memories. Practicing gratitude actually transforms some of our neutral or negative memories into positive ones. There are also personality-related benefits of practicing gratitude. So individuals that practice gratitude are found to be less materialistic.
Materialism is strongly linked with reduced well-being. Although there's nothing wrong with wanting more in life, materialism makes people feel less competent, reduces their ability to appreciate and enjoy the good in life, generates negative emotions, and makes them more self-centered. Many studies have also concluded that pursuing wealth and power is an inefficient way to increase well-being and happiness. If we were to apply the same level of energy and time towards strengthening our relationships and cultivating compassion and gratitude, this would result in more positive and transformative changes in our life.
Individuals that practice gratitude have also been found to be a lot less self-centered. This is probably because gratitude relies on and focuses on the relational aspects of our lives. So by doing this, it actually endorses and emphasizes relationships with others. I can 100% agree with this finding because, as I said, one of the main reasons I wanted to start practicing gratitude is because I found that I was too inward focused, and practicing gratitude definitely did allow me to appreciate the role of others in my life a lot more. We'll discuss this more when I share the positive impacts of practicing gratitude in my own life. Practicing gratitude has also been found to allow individuals to be more optimistic and to have more positive self-esteem. Gratitude makes you aware of the good other people do for you. As a result, you feel loved, cared for, and appreciated, which makes you feel better about yourself and improves your self-esteem. Practicing gratitude makes individuals more spiritual, and that's because it helps us feel closer to God or other religious entities. Many of the traits associated with spirituality are actually the same traits associated with gratitude. So spiritual individuals are more likely to feel a strong connection with others and to believe in interconnectedness, which are also prerequisites for feeling gratitude. Research has also found various productivity-related benefits of practicing gratitude. So one of the findings of various research studies is that practicing gratitude results in improved networking. Individuals that practice gratitude have more social capital. Gratitude has also been found to improve our decision-making capability, to increase goal achievement, and to make us more effective leaders.
Criticism comes naturally for most of us, while the ability to feel gratitude and to express praise is often lacking. Gratitude enhances praise-giving abilities, which has been found to be a more powerful method of motivating change than criticism. Grateful leaders also literally infect others with their positive attitude and emotions, which results in better performance for everyone involved.
Research studies have also found that practicing gratitude makes individuals more creative. Positive emotions like gratitude broaden our minds. Our field of vision literally expands and we see more, both internally and externally. As a result, we're able to come up with more creative ideas and find more creative solutions to problems. Finally, practicing gratitude has been linked with more productivity. Those who are insecure have difficulty focusing because many of their mental resources get tied up in their worries. On the other hand, those that are confident are able to be more productive because they can direct more of their focus towards their work. As we discussed before, individuals who practice gratitude usually have more self-esteem. The final set of scientifically proven benefits of practicing gratitude are the social ones. So research studies have proven that practicing gratitude makes us kinder, which results in us being more likable and generate social capital, which means more friendships. When we're grateful, we feel loved, appreciated, and cared for. So as a result, we tend to treat people better and are measurably happier and more pleasant to be around. Individuals that practice gratitude also have healthier and deeper relationships. Being kinder, more trusting, and appreciative has been found to cultivate stronger relationships. Being grateful also helps marriages. One of the most common reasons marriages start to suffer is that partners become less appreciative. Marriages that last and were found to be satisfying were those where the partners are more positive and more grateful. The most significant outcome that has been found to result from practicing gratitude is that it creates a positive feedback loop. So when we're grateful, we're more likely to be empathetic, to understand others, and to act pro-socially towards them. This causes others to feel grateful and to act pro-socially towards us, and so on and so on. So this is certainly one reason where gratitude enhances happiness and kindfulness in society. Changes that I noticed in my life once I started practicing gratitude included how easy it was to engage in small talk. So something that I've always struggled with is engaging in small talk. I've always found it hard to talk about things like the weather or to not get into huge debates about things that matter to me a lot. But what I found is that once I started practicing gratitude, I was able to actually initiate conversations with strangers simply by acknowledging the good things they were doing for me. So while out at a restaurant, acknowledging how wonderfully a chef prepared a meal for me or how great the service was allowed me to talk to individuals a lot more easier and a lot more freely, which I found was really great because it definitely allowed me to be more social as well as to acknowledge the role of others in my life, which, as I stated earlier, was something that I've always struggled with. I also found that when I have had trouble falling asleep, which wasn't such a common thing prior to having kids, but which has become a very common thing since having kids, because let's face it, having kids means multiple interruptions during the night. In order to help myself fall asleep quicker and easier, I think about what I'm grateful for, what's been really, really positive during my day. And that makes me feel really relaxed and really happy and usually knocks me out. Practicing gratitude has also made me a lot less inward focused. I'm able to not only acknowledge the role that others play in my life, but being grateful for it means I'm able to show my appreciation as the recipient of the good deeds of others. I'm sure that this makes it a lot more easier and positive for my friends and family to be around me. I also found that practicing gratitude made me more spiritual. Moments where I feel intense gratitude have made my faith and belief in a benevolent God that much stronger. I also feel that practicing gratitude has made me a better leader. I've seen firsthand the powerful impacts of interacting with those that I work with in an appreciative manner versus in a critical manner. And it is no surprise that being appreciative and acknowledging efforts as well as outcomes when working in teams allows me to motivate those that I work with a lot more than criticizing them does. Those that I've given praise to are a lot more enthusiastic about working with me, and I also find that they are a lot more open-minded, more creative, and more productive. And I think the greatest benefit of practicing gratitude is that it has allowed me to find a method to change my mood and my perspective in literally a second. So when we're grateful, we're able to see things in a different light. Practicing gratitude really is a new way to live and to view the life that we have been blessed with. When I am confronted with challenges and obstacles, I am grateful for them because I notice that I am able to grow through these opportunities. So rather than letting them stop me or get me down, I am able to see them as a necessity in my path, and I'm able to acknowledge them for what they are and to handle them with grace and with dignity. So now let's talk about some ways that we can incorporate a gratitude practice into our life. The most common way that individuals practice gratitude seems to be keeping a gratitude journal. Research has actually found that being consistent is important and that practicing gratitude once a week, but being specific about what we're grateful for is actually more effective and allows us to reap the benefits of practicing gratitude more than writing long lists on a daily basis. And that's because when we are specific about what we're grateful for, it allows us to actually acknowledge the giver's efforts. So for example, when you receive a gift, try to think about the giver's intentions in giving you that gift and think about how they tried to bring good into your life rather than focusing on whether you like the gift or whether the gift is useful to you. It's really important for us to acknowledge intentions and purpose when it comes to gratitude rather than on outcomes. And an important tip here is to really feel the emotion. So it's not good enough to just superficially say, I'm thankful. We actually have to feel thankful. And when we acknowledge others' intentions and their good deeds towards us, we're able to actually appreciate their efforts. And this makes us more grateful than just simply saying, I like that my partner made my favorite meal for me. It might be more helpful to acknowledge that they missed out on their favorite TV show or watching a sports game in order to take that effort required to make you your favorite meal. Another way that we can practice gratitude is by remembering that things could be worse and by really focusing on what went well. So a lot of times we get caught up in situations where things are not going the way that we planned. And what I do in these moments is I stop myself from thinking about all the things that didn't go well and focus on the things that did go well, which makes it easier to feel happy in that moment and also reminds us that things could actually be a lot worse. Research has also found that when we focus on the things that went well, this makes us feel lucky and grateful, whereas when we focus on how things could have been better or what wasn't going so well, it makes us feel unlucky and elicits feelings of envy. Another way to practice gratitude is to consider subtraction. So what would life be like without the people in your life, or the job that you have, or the food on your plate, or the car that you drive, or the clothes that you have, or the opportunities that you've been given? When we look at things as gifts, we are more likely to be grateful for the things that we do have in life and less likely to be materialistic and to want and expect more. So looking at our strengths and what we have, our eyes, our family, a healthy body, these are all gifts. And when we see them as gifts, we feel lucky and truly appreciative of having them. I also practice gratitude by trying to always say thank you and to be appreciative for everything anyone does for me. When I say thank you, it's almost like a trigger for me to complete a gratitude exercise in my mind. I think about their intentions in either opening a door for me or in gifting me with something. And I try to think about how they were trying to improve my life or my day. And when I do this, I'm truly able to embrace the feeling of gratitude, which makes me feel more happier. Another gratitude exercise that I complete once in a while is to look at opportunities or events or situations in life as if they have a limited time. So a lot of us forget that nothing in life is infinite, that everything is finite, and that sometimes makes us feel ungrateful. So when we think of our relationships with people or our job or any opportunity in our life really as something with a finite end, it tends to make us a lot more aware of its presence in our life as well as all the benefits that it brings to us. So instead of thinking about how we don't like going to work, thinking about the fact that this job might end one day and how it'll make us feel when we no longer can go to it might make us feel more grateful for it. Thinking this way is more likely to make you grateful for the experience and to encourage you to make the most out of it while it's lasting. So those are just a few ways that you can begin to practice gratitude. You can find a whole bunch more in books or online, but these are some ways that I practice gratitude, and I find that they don't take too much time and that they've been helpful for me. A statement that I came across recently that was really eye-opening for me was that anything that we want because of the feeling that it'll bring to us, which is in all cases happiness. So when you think about whatever it is that you want, and you can actually do this right now, think about what you're wanting the most. You probably want it because you believe it will make you happy. But the truth is, we don't actually need that job or that car or that person in our life to make us happy. What we need is to be grateful for what we have. And that almost always makes us feel happy when we're able to acknowledge all the things in our life that we already have and that we are so lucky to be blessed with. So that's pretty much it for today's video. Thank you for watching. For those of you who are practicing gratitude, please share any exercises that you use in your lifestyle that allow you to reap the rewards of practicing gratitude, and by commenting down below. And for those of you who might have started practicing gratitude for the first time after watching this video, please send me a direct message or comment below as well to let us know how this challenge went for you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share. And for those of you who like this video enough to want to see more content like this, please press the subscribe button and also turn on your alerts so that you can be notified when new videos are posted. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and that it will allow you to harness the positive impacts of practicing gratitude in your life.